Hi guys! So I am in the home stretch. My bag is packed, I am ready to go to the hospital, and I wanted to show you guys what's in my hospital bag. I know that a lot of hospitals will already have diapers for you, but I think it's just really important to just have some sort of Look how tiny these are. Like, this is so cute. Like, you forget like how tiny their little bum-bums are. All right, so what I have here is a pacifier. Pacifiers are important to bring because babies, they love pacifiers. So don't want to forget that. And then swaddling, it's really important. It is a lifesaver. So I think it's important to, bring some blankets that you can swaddle your baby in. It could also be used as just kind of like putting a blanket, over your shoulder when you're burping your baby, or if you want to breastfeed your baby. This is all organic. It's made out of bamboo, which I absolutely love. I love for things to be really soft, but not only that, you don't know if your baby has allergies to cotton or wool. So I always love to bring a variety of things. And the swaddling blanket goes with this adorable, onesie. How cute is that? You actually forget how tiny they are. I think it's important to pack several outfits with several sizes too, because you never really know. I mean, they give you a projection of how big your baby's gonna be, but you can buy newborn clothes and the baby is a lot bigger than that. So I think it's important to get different sizes, but let's move on to clothes. That's like the fun part, right? So I thought this was really cute. Who knows, this may be her going home outfit. And look at the back, you guys. We have a pocket. Come on, can we put a little graphic, a little bottle in there? She has her bottle hanging out in the back of her pocket. She needs storage too. And then I have some really cute socks to go with it, because you have to keep them warm. And then of course you wanna have a little beanie to put on their head. You have a cute little bib. So adorable. Also, I think what's important to pack in your hospital bag are just these little simple onesies. Sometimes you're just gonna want your baby to just hang out in this. But I don't know, these are just so cute. And when spit up gets all over these and you just throw them in the washer, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. That was the baby stuff, all of the stuff that your baby needs. Now on to mommy. Mommy needs some stuff too. So what I think is important are snacks. We all know hospital food can be disgusting. Let's just say hospital food is not always the best. And whenever you're away from home, you want to be reminded of home. Some of my favorite are these chips. I freaking love these chips. So I have these chips, and then I have some, just some trail mix, some nuts to kind of give me energy, because I'm gonna need lots of that once the baby comes. Snacks, snacks, snacks. Snacks are important. And then blankets. I think blankets are really important to have just to make your environment feel comfortable. There's gonna be hospital blankets there, but as we all know, hospital blankets kind of feel a little sterile, should I say, and just a little, it's not warm, Another thing that I packed for my hospital bag are just, toiletries. And I wanted to get travel size toiletries. I think that's important. I don't want to bring things in bulk. I already have enough stuff as it is, and I'm only gonna be there for a few days, so just the essentials. When you're in the hospital, like I said, you're away from home, so you want to feel as comfortable and feel like you're, at home as much as possible. And not only that, you're gonna be tired. Your baby's gonna be waking up every 2 hours, to feed. You're gonna be on, some meds, painkillers, and, you just wanna feel and look your best. I can't wait to show you guys some of my little secrets. So what I like to do is, number one, let's do this. I have this stuff, and it's from Hatch Mama. This is called Renew, and this is just eucalyptus, and it's a pick-me-up. So you just kind of rub it on your neck, you can rub it on your wrists, and it just kind of gives you a natural pick-me-up, because like I said, you're gonna be tired, okay? I have this really cool stuff, and I've actually used it on my belly. It's called belly oil. And it's just a great moisturizer that you can use on your belly even. A lot of people they tell you to put some oil on your belly throughout your pregnancy, but I think that it's really important for you to still use the oil on your belly after your pregnancy. This is safe for baby and safe for mommy. It's all natural. Then I have something called Relax to kind of help you relax, and this is just lavender. So you can put this on your pillow, you can put this on you, and you and the baby can just chill. Hopefully, chill as much as you can. This right here is my favorite facial oil. It just makes you look like you have that nice glow. It makes you look really nice and refreshed. I'm telling you, as a mom to my son Cree, one of the main things that I realized is you probably won't take a shower for the first few days. But again, you want to look refreshed and you want to feel great, not only for, other people visiting you and your baby, but just for yourself. And this is just a spritzer that I put on my face just to make me, come alive. And there's ginseng in here. So it'll just kind of give me that little natural ding, pick me up. And then of course, hand sanitizer. When you're handling a baby, you always have to make sure that your hands are clean because, their babies and their little immune systems are, not the best just yet. So you just want to make sure, your hands are clean. So hand sanitizer is really important. Like I said, you never really know how long you're going to be in the hospital. Of course, if you have your baby naturally, some say you go home the next day. If you have a cesarean, you'll stay in the hospital 3 to 4 days. So you want to make sure that you're prepared and you have enough clothes for whatever the occasion is. So I wanted to pack some comfortable clothes for mommy, and I wanted to make sure that, it wasn't tight. It's very airy and it's very comfortable. So this is a cute nightgown. And what's really cool is you can actually breastfeed with this. So they have some clips on here to help you with that. The next thing you want to have is a robe because most likely, the nurses are going to ask you to walk around, especially if you end up having a cesarean. So you don't want to be, exposed to everybody and be like, hi, here I am. So I have another outfit here, and there's this really cute kind of like lace robe that goes with it. And I wanted to just bring things again that made me feel sexy and that made me feel comfortable. Because after you have a baby, you definitely do not feel sexy. You may feel empowered. Yes, I am woman, hear me roar. But you definitely don't feel sexy. Another thing that's important to bring are some slippers. The hospital, they normally provide socks for you, but again, it's about your comfort level. You want to feel comfortable, so bringing your own slippers. I didn't think about this the first time I was pregnant with my son Cree, but now that I, went through the process and I was breastfeeding, I totally forgot to bring my breastfeeding pillow. Sometimes you can breastfeed and sometimes you can't, and guess what? If you can't, that is okay. Another pillow that's important to bring is your own comfortable pillow. As we all know, hospital beds are not that comfortable. So bringing your own pillow will definitely help with that. And also it kind of reminds you of home. And what's also important is to make sure that you put a pillow cover that doesn't blend in with the rest of the hospital, because you'll end up leaving it there or they'll end up taking it and switching it out. So you want to make sure that your pillow stands out. Another thing is a bonnet. So I have this little bonnet for, when I go to sleep, I can just put it on, feel comfortable. I'm gonna have my hair in braids when I go to the hospital so I don't have to even deal with my hair. I think that's like a really good tip. Put your hair in a hairstyle that you don't necessarily have to fuss with or deal with. So that's everything that's in my hospital bag. I am headed to the hospital, but not to worry, I have you guys covered. I have filmed some pre-recorded segments that will keep you entertained while I'm on my maternity leave. And you'll also see some special guests, people that are dear to my heart, that'll be filling in for me while I'm on maternity leave. And the next time you guys see me, I'll have my little baby girl in my arms, and you guys will be the first ones to meet her. So be sure sure to subscribe because you don't want to miss any of this.